This is the Listen Talk multi-user courtroom listening system. The kit includes this carrying case, along with a carrying strap, a laminated placard that shows all of the contents of the kit, the user guide, 4 inductive neck loops for those that have telecoil-equipped hearing aids. Then there are 4 headphones, 1 headset, protective booties for the headphones and headset, splitter cable that's used for the microphone, a lapel microphone, and a conference microphone. The charging hub for the system, the power cord and power supply for the charging base, a laminated placard, 4 lanyards for the 4 transceivers, the LK1s, and that's the contents of the Listen Talk multi-user courtroom listening system. Some definitions that are used in this video include transceiver. A transceiver is a device that can both transmit and receive communications in a single device. A leader is a primary control transceiver in the group, and that's identified by the red leader clip. A leader clip are stored in the docking station and can be used on any available transceiver that's a participant unit. This is now a leader unit. A participant is a transceiver that's set up for listening. A headphone is used for listening only. A headset are headphones with a built-in microphone, used for both listening and talking. A neck loop is an induction loop used by hearing aid users that have a built-in telecoil in the hearing aid. Now that we've unpacked the contents of the multi-user courtroom listening system, we need to charge the system. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove all of the other components so that we can focus on the charging system. The docking station gives you a simple and convenient way to charge, store, and program Listen Talk transceivers. The docking station can accommodate up to 4 individual Listen Talk transceivers. To charge the Listen Talk transceivers, we'll need to first connect the power supply to the docking station. Then connect the power cable to the power supply. Then we'll connect the power cable to an electrical outlet. When we first plug in the charging dock, we'll notice the lights come on over here. This is a normal condition. Then they'll go away. Next, we'll take the Listen Talk leader unit and place it in the red leader slot for charging. This is the red leader unit. We're going to put this right in the charger like that, and when we do, we'll notice a lightning bolt will be displayed right here on this unit. Each time we drop one of these in, we'll finish putting in the other three. Every time we do, there will be a lightning bolt visible on the display. When the charging status LED light is lit solid, the unit is fully charged. And we can see that if we look down on the units, there are white LEDs on the top, and when those are lit solid, the units are fully charged. When they're flashing, they're still under charge. The Listen Talk transceivers can be fully charged in 2.5 hours and have a battery life of up to 8 hours. Now that we've charged the multi-user courtroom listening system for 2.5 hours, we'll need to pair the Listen Talk transceivers. We'll accomplish this by using the same docking station. This is a very simple 3-step process. 1. Insert the leader unit. 2. Insert the participant units. 3. Press the pair button. To pair the Listen Talk transceivers, we'll take the Listen Talk leader unit, which is identified by this red leader clip, and we'll place that in the red leader slot in the docking station. Then we'll place the remaining 3 participant units into the 3 available slots. These are participant units because they don't have a red leader clip. Once the leader unit and the 3 participant units are inserted into the slots, we'll press the pair button. The pair button is on the docking station, identified by a link symbol. We just press that once. We see a red light, we hear an audible tone, and the 3 participant units will light up, identifying the group of the leader. And you're done. If you need to pair additional participant units, just remove these from the slots and grab 3 more, and you can put those in the 3 remaining slots and press the pair button once more. And now those 3 are paired to the leader unit. If you just need 1 unit, just put 1 participant unit in here and it will be paired to the leader unit. There may be times when you need 2 leader units in the courtroom. For example, there is a person that is hard of hearing and a person who requires foreign language interpretation, and these processes need to happen simultaneously. We've already established a leader unit, so we simply pair a participant unit to it. I'm going to remove the other 2 units that we had previously paired. I'm going to focus on creating a hard of hearing configuration, and we'll do this by taking the leader unit, which has the red leader clip in it, and we'll place that in the red leader slot, and a participant unit will go in one of the participant slots, and then we'll press the pair button, and now we have a hard of hearing configuration. I'm going to remove these I'll set them over here. That's our hard of hearing group. And now we'll take any participant unit that's available, which is one of these two, and we'll use one of these red leader clips that are stored in the charging dock. There are 4 slots for those available here. And we'll simply insert a red leader clip into one of these available units and snap it on the front there. Now that's our leader unit. We'll place that in the red leader slot, and this is our participant unit. We'll put in the participant slot and press the pair button, and now we have a configuration for foreign language interpretation. There are numerous applications that the Listen Talk system can be configured to accommodate, and we'll cover this in greater detail later in this video. We're going to set up a leader unit, also known as a transmitter. And there are 4 scenarios for setting up a leader unit. The first scenario, we'll configure the leader unit to use a headset that's included in the kit. We simply take the end of the headset connection and take the leader unit, which is identified by this red leader clip, and we insert it into the headset jack here. And once we do that, we're ready to use the headset. With the headset connected, the user speaks into the boom microphone, which is here, and the participants or the receiver units will hear that leader. If a participant or a receiver wants to speak back to the leader, they can do that, and the leader will hear what they're saying in their earpiece here on the headset. In this scenario, we want to have the ability to allow the participant unit who's wearing headphones or a neck loop to be able to talk back to the leader unit. To do this, they simply press and hold the microphone button, and that will activate the microphone on the unit. And that microphone is located here. So when they're speaking back to the leader unit, they'll speak in this area here, and the leader will hear through their earpiece. We don't recommend using the onboard microphone simply because there's a lot of case noise and background noise that it can pick up due to its sensitivity. In the second scenario, we'll configure the leader unit to use a lapel mic, which is included in the kit. Again, we take the leader unit, identified by the red leader clip, and insert the lapel mic into the jack here. And now we're ready to use the leader unit with the lapel microphone. With the lapel microphone connected, the user speaks into the lapel microphone, and the leader unit transmits sound to the participant or the receiver. Since there's no headset or headphones connected to the leader unit, it can only be used for transmitting audio, not receiving it. In this third scenario, we'll configure the leader unit to use a conference microphone. And the conference microphone is included in your kit. Again, we take the leader unit, identified by the red leader clip, and take the end of the conference microphone and insert it into the port. And now we're ready to use the conference microphone with the leader or the transmitter unit. In some cases, it may be necessary to use the splitter cable that's included in the kit. There's one open port here that the conference microphone will connect to, and the other end will go into the transmitter or leader unit here on the top. And now the conference microphone is ready to go. With the conference microphone connected, the user speaks into the conference microphone, and the leader unit transmits the sound to the participant or the receiver units. Since there's no headset or headphones connected to the leader unit, It can only be used for transmitting audio, not receiving it. In the fourth scenario, we'll configure the leader unit to be connected to an audio mixer or a PA system. Your system will most likely look different than this one, but the same principle applies. On the back, there are XLR connections. You may have RCAs. There may be a 3.5 millimeter audio output jack. This particular one is an XLR. And what you need is, you need the cable that will go from whatever your connection port is on your mixer to a 3.5 millimeter jack like this that is a TTRS type connector. It can also be a standard 3.5 stereo connector. So either one will work. So the first thing we do is make the cable connection to the audio output. Then take the leader unit and we connect the 3.5 millimeter jack to this unit. And now whatever audio is coming out of the mixer or the PA system will be sent to all the participant or receiver units. Next, we'll talk about the controls on the listen-talk system. Each transceiver has the same controls. There's your volume up and down, power button to turn the unit on and off. And there are also soft keys, which you probably won't use very often, but we'll discuss those briefly. Anytime the listen-talk transceivers are in the docking station, they automatically come on, regardless if the unit is powered on or powered off. Whenever it's inserted, it automatically comes on and will begin charging the device. When you remove a transceiver from the docking station, and you want to turn it off, just simply press and hold the power button located here on the top for approximately 3 seconds. Press and hold for 3 seconds. And you'll get the on-off symbol and it will go off. If you want to turn on the unit, you can either put it in the charging dock and it will automatically come on, or you can press and hold the power button located at the top for 3 seconds. And now the unit's ready to go. If you want to turn the volume up on any of the devices, the volume controls are located on the side with a simple up and down arrow. So to increase the volume, you press the up arrow and you'll get a percentage of volume increase on the display. Each time you push that, it will increase the volume by 5%. And it goes from 0 all the way up to 100. And to reduce the volume, simply press the down arrow and you'll reduce that volume by 5% each time you press it. We're going to set up 2 listening scenarios using the participant unit, which is also known as a receiver. We'll set up a participant unit for a hard of hearing user. There are at least 2 options we can choose to set up for a hard of hearing user. First, we can configure the participant unit to use a pair of headphones that the user can place over their ears. The second option would be to configure the participant unit, again also known as a receiver unit, to use an inductive neck loop. This would only be used by a hard of hearing user that has a built-in manual telecoil in their hearing aid. To connect the headphones to a participant unit, it's very simple. The headphones include an extension cable. because the headphone cord is rather short, but that is by design so that most people would like to wear it in their shirt pocket, and so you don't need a very long cable. However, some people might want to wear it in their pocket or on their belt, so we simply take this end and plug it into the receiver or participant unit, and we have a receptacle on this end of the cable that accommodates the headphone jack. And once we have those connected, now the participant unit is ready to go, and the participant or hard of hearing user can just put these over their ears and they'll be able to hear everything that the leader unit is sending to them. To connect the neck loop to a participant or a receiver, we simply take this end of the neck loop and insert it into the port on the participant unit or receiver, and now it's connected. The user would just simply put this around their neck and activate their telecoils that are inside the hearing aid, and they'll be able to hear everything that the leader unit is being sent to them. There may be times when you need to add additional transceivers or participant units to your system. And if that's the case, you can grab any participant unit from another kit and add that to the docking station. And once that's in place, press the pair button. And now all participant units are programmed to the leader unit. If you need additional participant units, just remove those and grab another or two or three, however many you need, and place those in the participant slots. And once those are in place, press the pair button. And now this unit is paired with the leader unit. We're going to set up the system to accommodate a hard of hearing user. First, we'll need the following equipment. We'll need an LK1 participant unit, an LK1 leader unit. We'll need a conference microphone and headphones that connect to the participant unit, as well as the docking station. First, we'll insert the leader and participant units into the docking station and pair the units. This is the red leader clip, identifying it as the leader unit, and it goes into the red slot here on the docking station. And now we take the participant unit and place it here. Once those are inserted, we'll just press the pair button on top of the docking station here. We get an acknowledgement that the units have been paired, and now we've created the hard of hearing user group. If we need to add more receivers to that group, we can just grab additional receivers and put those in the slot here and press the pair button. And now this participant unit is part of the hard of hearing group. Now that we've created the hard of hearing user group by pairing the leader and participant units, we can take the leader unit and connect the conference microphone to the port here on the leader unit, and then we can just place this next to the person that we better want to hear. In this case, it would be the judge on the judge's bench. Then we take the participant unit and we connect either headphones or a neck loop. Again, connected at the same jack here. And now the leader unit will transmit to the participant unit, and the hard of hearing user just puts on the headphones and they can hear better what's being said through the conference microphone. In some cases, it may be necessary to use the splitter cable that's included in the kit. There's one open port here that the conference microphone will connect to, and the other end will go into the transmitter or leader unit here on the top. And now the conference microphone is ready to go. In this scenario, we're going to set up a foreign language interpretation group and a hard of hearing user group. So there will be two groups that will facilitate a foreign language interpreter group and a hard of hearing user group. These two groups will operate on independent channels so that there is no interference between the two. First, we'll set up the hard of hearing user group. We'll need the following three pieces of equipment. We'll need the LK1 leader unit or transmitter, a cable to connect to the leader unit and to the PA system, and we'll need a participant unit with headphones or neck loop. Next, we'll insert the leader unit and participant unit into the docking station. And we will pair these two devices together to create that group. And now we have created the hard of hearing user group. Now we'll set up a foreign language interpretation group. And in order to do that, we'll need the following equipment. We will need a leader unit, and since we've already established our hard of hearing group here, we'll just remove these and set those to the side. We'll grab the two remaining participant units that we have from our kit, and we'll grab a leader clip and insert that here. And now we've created a leader, and we take this participant unit and we put them in the slots here, red to red, black to black. So our leader and our participant will be in the same group, and that's going to be the foreign language interpretation group. So now that we've inserted those, we press the pair button here on the docking station once and let it go. And we've got the audible confirmation that they're paired. And now that we have paired these units, the system is ready to be used. We've now created two independent groups, the hard of hearing user group and the foreign language interpretation group. These two groups can coexist in the courtroom to accommodate foreign language interpretation without interfering with the hard of hearing user group. There may be times when you need to check and validate the serial number for each device that's in a kit. In order to do that, we do that through the menu. And to reach the menu, what we'll do is take the unit and locate the down arrow button on the side and the power button on the top. And we'll push and hold those down for 3 seconds until the menu comes up. Now that the menu is up, we use the down arrow button to scroll down the menu until we locate the About menu. And once the arrow is over the About menu, we'll press the soft key here with the check mark. And then this will reveal the model number and the serial number for the device.